You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet.
Hello.
And welcome to Four Guys Talk About the Furriest Fighter.
Four furry fellows.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck each other,
Fucking
right?
them up furries.
We didn't talk.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that beforehand, but
They will tell you that
It's been
when
a
you
long
get
day.
That's the thing.
I just didn't know y'all were all going to be wearing furry suits.
not for long.
We just did it to make you feel uncomfortable. Really. It's just kind of an initiation.
It was a test. Yeah, I know the outlook on hazing is not so good these days, but here at TADPOG, we still wear fursuits when guests come on.
It's the biggest boner I've had in a while.
Why's that unicorn got his dick out? No, you don't mess with fuck unicorn.
That's where the atomized Viagra comes out of. It mists out of my unicorn horn. You see.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, fuck unicorn in the show notes.
Well, I haven't seen that. I mean, I've seen Aqua Teen. I haven't seen the fuck
All the
unicorn.
furries are at Carl's pool.
That makes sense. That's where they would be.
Yep.
He doesn't like it when people are in the pool.
So today we're going to be talking about brutal Paws of Fury, and first time new special guest, Bubba Drewski.
Hey.
Welcome to the
sir.
Hey,
show.
Bubba Drewski.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. This works out. We
Yeah.
talked about it beforehand, and I don't like to go places. I like to be in Tyler's garage, and
That's about it
And-
after my house.
yeah. This is my third place.
Yeah.
Tyler's
Yeah.
garage is my third place.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate it. I basically live up here. I'm in Paducah about 3 weeks every month for work since I'm building that big solar project up 25 minutes north. So
Are you in? So how frequently are you in Paducah?
about 3 weeks a month.
So I mean, like when you're done working up there, you come to Paducah to like eat and stuff. This is leading into like, what are your favorite Paducah restaurants?
Yeah.
That's just where I'm trying to go.
I have just a standing reservation at one of the hotels up here.
Okay.
So the one of the extended stays over off the interstate by like Walmart and all that shit.
Yeah.
And it's just the easiest place to stay. It's that or the casino in Metropolis. And
I told him earlier, you just have to fucking come here anyway.
yeah,
'Cause
Right.
Outside of the casino, there's really not much going on.
Fat Eds, and
Fat
that's
Eds.
it.
Yeah.
And a good bowling alley. They do have.
They
a
do have a
really
good
nice
bowling alley.
You can look
That's
at the
true.
Superman statue and be like, they should fix that.
Yeah. Being their claim to fame and all.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Do you know they're the only city in the United States of America named Metropolis?
I didn't.
They are the one and only.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
wild.
serious. I'm not fucking around.
I didn't know that. Okay.
No, that was as of several years ago. I don't know if that's changed since then, but yeah, Metropolis, Illinois is the only metropolis. in
Kinda
the
bold,
United
huh?
States.
So like found that city and be like, Metropolis. Fuck you. New York, what's that? Never heard of it.
We're in an alien land, Southern Illinois.
Karnak was going to be called Gotham City at one point.
Nice.
They have, I think it was ironic, you know.
Do you really?
I think someone named
That's
it
a great sense of humor
ironically.
if that is the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Metropolis.
Yeah, man. So I have eaten at Pizza by the Pound. That
Okay.
was one of the first
Yeah.
local joints I hit up.
I love pizza by the pound.
And my folks owned a pizza restaurant back in Kingsville, Texas for 40 odd years.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
How does
So-
Pizza by the Pound stack up to your folks' place?
It's pretty good. It's a fucking slice of nostalgia because they've got all the Americana shit all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's how my parents did their restaurant up. Less Elvis, more James Dean. back
Right, gotcha.
In my parents' place, but is that kind of vibe.
Right.
And when I went in there, I was just sitting by myself, and there was some. It was pretty dead the first time I went in there, and there's some old timers at the bar, and when the jukebox stopped playing, they were singing this song, and I'd never heard it before. They were, well, the monkey wrapped his tail around the flagpole and showed his asshole, la da da, and they just kept doing that over and over again. So I was like, these are my people.
I'm a little relieved because when you started talking, like the old folks there, I was like, God, please don't say something racist. Not you, but like them.
What they say,
right?
They usually, they do.
Well, sure. I mean,
we just won't repeat it.
They're just having a good old time. It was fun. So
cool.
It's a cool place.
Yeah, I like their pizza.
Yep.
They do burn the bottom of the pizza
A lot.
No.
It's well baked.
You gotta ask for a light bake.
Yeah.
Light bake.
It's well baked.
Full bake.
Yeah, a full bake.
This is how it's supposed to look.
I mean, pizza by the pound, it kind of
is.
If it's not like burnt on the bottom, and I like it that way.
Yeah.
There has been one time where it's been like, this is too fucking burnt, guys. Like this is like too well baked. It's
Give me some chalk so I can write on the bottom of the pizza the how much I'm displeased with how burnt this is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before we break down Brutal Paws of Fury,
Hell, and we're gonna do that.
hell yeah.
Granular detail.
Yeah.
Buckle up, listeners. 4-hour episode.
It's coming. I know I've got all my facts together.
Oh boy, me too. I just haven't had enough time, Ian.
I know. Like, we really need to do a second episode to cover everything.
Hell yeah.
This one's just about Ivan the Bear. We'll hit everyone else.
Oh,
in a
each
second.
character.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
joke. I could do this full episode on Ivan the Bear. That's not a joke. I know we're not the game talk, but I tried all the fucking characters right, and it's like, they all fucking suck. And then I got the Ivan the Bear, and it's like, this is the one. I can kill anyone in 3 punches. Like this is the
That's
one.
who the speedrunners choose.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Well, what you guys been up to?
Well, I don't have a lot this week. Just been kind of a average week. I wound down after the Arcade Expo and had a couple of days of feeling kind of con cruddy, and getting back in the groove of work and trying to get caught up and yada, 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 all that stuff. Had a nice weekend, so I was able to finally get out and clean up my yard for real and mow and all that good stuff. And really just that's about it. We haven't really got a whole lot of interesting things to report this week. What about you, Dave?
I've got a dilemma I'm dealing with right now. I use a Logitech. I like it so much that I have to look it up each time. They should name it like different. G600. It's like, okay, I'm gonna remember that. Totally, got it.
Yeah.
The R212 and the LR41 and
Right. Yeah. Just, I mean, I don't need a fucking Mike Tyson's Punch Out password. I need just give me something I can remember. Anyway, I got a Logitech G600 mouse that I really like, and it's got like a it's got like 12 keys on the left side, that you hit with your thumb, and then it's got like the left mouse button, the right mouse button, and then a third or a second right mouse button. That's the key part. There are plenty of other mice like this where they have like the extra keys like on the side, but that fucking third click button is like the thing that's like finding the 12 keys and that third button is like G600. That's your fucking, it's the one. That's the one. You can bind that third button to a key. So this is great because it's like when you play a fucking MMO that's got like a shitload of buttons you got to hit. It's like I could hit control or I could just hit this second right mouse button. It makes it a lot easier. So my keys are starting to stick. And I'm like, I should get another one of these because I've been using this for 3 years and I've trained myself. Like this is how I play it.
Right.
Like this is a necessity at
Right,
this point.
you have to have
Did you turn off sticky keys?
No, I love sticky keys. It's great. I love everything. So the problem with it is they don't make the G600 anymore.
Uh-oh.
So that's the reason that I know that there aren't there isn't another mouse that has those 12 keys. Plus, they're in a configuration. Muscle memory. I got muscle memory. 3 years of muscle memory sank into this motherfucker. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? I know I'll look to see if I can purchase any online at like eBay or something like that. Good news. Yes, I can. But they're $130.
Jesus.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, well, I know what I'll do in situations like this. I'll go to Reddit,
Yeah.
type in Logitech G600, see what comes up. I am not alone. There are other people who want this mouse, and they're like, here's what you do. You find the Japanese version, the Logicool G600.
Okay.
Don't know why it's called Logicool in Japan, but it is. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. And I go on eBay and I find a store, and they've got like 8 of them. And it's like, should I buy 8?
Should buy all 8. so you have a reserve.
They're $80 a pop. I was like,
It's $640 well spent.
hey, that's good. That's quick math, man. I like that. So like, no, I can't buy 8. I'll buy 2. And then that'll get me for 6 years, right? And then while I'm when they come in and I switch, I can hopefully repair the one that is sticking. Probably just needs to be cleaned a little bit.
Sure.
But I don't want to open it up and fuck with it if that's the only one I got, you
Yeah.
know? Because it's like, my luck, it's gonna fucking break, and then I'm gonna be playing this with like, you know, the mouse that came with like Henry's fucking laptop or some shit. The SNES mouse. My dilemma is, I ordered them a week ago, and there's been fucking nothing. Nothing has happened.
Oh, no.
They're bought. I paid for them. There's been nothing. So I think the solution to the dilemma is just message the seller, dude. Which I'm gonna do. But man, I know it's got to go on a boat and everything. But like, let's speed it up a little bit, guy in Japan.
I have a Death Adder, a Razer Death Adder mouse, which is just like, 2 buttons. I don't need for a shooter. I don't need all that shit.
It might fucking change your life though. Like, cause I used the MMO mouse for Rivals. I was shit at Rivals. Obviously, it didn't help me that much, but it was nice to be able to be like, oh, I don't have to touch my keyboard at all.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Don't have to touch it. I could unplug my keyboard, and it's like I've got, everything I need with the mouse.
Okay.
I like that. It's also good for like masturbating and stuff. That's cool too.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how fast can I type on this thing? I was like, how many letters are there in the alphabet? Okay, and I got 12 keys. Okay,
Shift. No, touch the
fuck.
keyboard.
The third mouse button. That's my emojis button. I hold that down, and now I can do fire and hearts. So that's kind of it. That's it. I enrolled Henry in Taekwondo.
Nice.
He loves it, and I love that he loves it. It kind of came up organically, which is great. I love it when that happens. Maybe about a year ago, I was talking to him about how I did it, and I liked it, and just kind of let that simmer. And it was one of those where it's like, if he's interested in it, he'll let me know. And then, yeah, sure enough, like 2 weeks ago, he was like, so what was that you used to do? That sounds like that might be fun. And it's like, okay, let's look. And then the looking part is not the fun part.
Yeah.
But we found a place here in town that like someone from work recommended. Someone I trust from work recommended. That's like 2 groups of people at work,
Yeah.
the people you trust and people you don't trust.
Yeah.
And
Taekwondo. Exactly.
Who I would trust with
New
for
Steam
advice
name.
about Taekwondo.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, he's doing that, and yeah, I love that he's into it. He wants to practice at home and stuff,
Cool.
and it's like, yeah, he's done soccer and like some team sports before, but like, I don't know. I guess the fucking apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Right.
That didn't really stick. So, but anyway, that's kind of it.
I did have one thing. We talked about the Xbox Adventure last week,
Yes.
and I've been in touch with the lady from the Solutions to Go place who has been remarkably helpful and friendly and is working
Oh,
very
yeah.
diligently to get me my credit. Apparently, because of the age of the issue, they're having to do it manually and they're having trouble getting it to stick, and it's taking a little longer than we had hoped. But she's like, don't worry, I'm going to stay with them until we get this completely finished and done.
Please don't come to our building again.
Stay out of Louisville, please. But she's been really helpful. Her name is Jessica, and I would like to say thanks to Jessica out loud on the show that I'm sure she listens
She
to.
listens.
Yeah. That's nice of you. I mean, it's way nicer than my attitude about it. And it's not even
Or how I
my-
feel about Matt Bell, that fucking asshole from the Paducah
U-Haul.
U-Haul. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember.
At first I was frustrated because this is the one that was not getting back to me since July, Jessica.
Sure.
I don't know how it got lost in the shuffle or what, but after I engaged them like in person, in a friendly way, I wasn't like being a bitch about it
Sure.
or anything, but she's now taken charge and really, really staying in touch with me. And now that I have her email, I can pester her every other day if I want to.
Man, when you showed up, they were literally like, the guy that you met was like, fuck, the scam is up. It's fucking over. We got to get Xboxes now because this guy showed up. We've been coasting on this fucking Xbox scam for 3 years.
We got to find a new office location.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Told
yeah.
them to leave the address of the warehouse off the site. I'll find you. Internet's what I do, baby. Anyway, what have you been up to? Tell us about things.
Shit, man. I'm on a 2-week stint here right now. I've been up in Paducah quite a bit, off and on, building that project, and so I'm on a 2-week stint right now. So this weekend I did a whole lot of fucking nothing.
Hell yeah.
Because I was shooting the shit with Shane on Friday, stayed up too late, drank too much,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'll fly home this weekend, and then next week I'll start another 2-week stint, which normally I don't do back-to-back 2-week stints, but that following weekend is Tater Days, and I'm going to Tater Days, y'all. Y'all talked about it, and I'm just like, I'm fucking going.
He told me that we went and had dinner tonight before the show. And
Yeah.
he told me that he was going like, you have to tell Tyler that on the show.
That's fucking sweet.
Absolutely.
Are you prepared? Like, have you made preparations or are you just going in?
I mean,
You gotta take that Kona back and get a F-150.
I'm gonna see.
I'll loan you mine.
I'll see what the rental shop has, and they usually have a couple of trucks. but
No, my F-150 will fit right in.
Fuck yeah.
You can borrow mine. It's fine.
So-
Hey, just tell them a Tesla. It might work. Just tell them it's a Tesla.
I mean,
We love Tesla.
nowadays, fuck yeah. So I'm talking Shane into flying up to Nashville so I can pick his ass up.
Oh, shit. You're going to
Oh,
tater day it
man.
up together?
Fuck yeah, man! There's a fucking pony pool. There's a demolition derby.
The demolition derby is kind of fucking cool. If you've not ever seen one, it's fun.
I thought real hard about buying a shitbox car and doing the Enduro 100, but I was like, then I gotta find a shop so I can put in a roll bar and shit.
Yeah. Going full on Tater Day,
Fuck
like
yeah.
trying to get into.
I like
roll
that.
bars
Dude,
and
I
shit.
like
do
that.
too.
I wanted to. They got a fucking stupid pet photo contest for couch potatoes. And I looked at the. I was gonna put my dogs in it, like take pictures of my dogs, but you have to live in the county to enter their contest. But I'm like,
shit.
well, I got a hotel room, so
They're
I
not
mean,
going to check.
like-
They're not going to check.
I'll just put the hotel.
Say you're
Say
me.
you're
It's
him.
fine.
There you go.
They won't check.
Hey, the last time you loaned your ID out, it didn't work out so great.
So yeah, man. I work up here a lot, so it took me a while to fucking finally reach out and see if Ian wanted to hang out, and y'all were nice enough to let me come by. So that's really cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Have you.
It's good to
Glad
see you.
could come.
Vampire Survivors.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
On that kick.
It's a great
so
game.
good on the Steam. I was like, what's a good game on the Steam Deck? I lay in bed. I'll try Vampire. Fuck, man. Thank you, Dave.
You're
'Cause
welcome.
I'm thoroughly enjoying
It's
it.
the
Forgot I
first
bought it
game
for you.
that everyone gets.
You did. It was a long time ago.
It's the first game that everyone gets recommended to play when they get a Steam Deck.
It's
Yeah.
perfect. It's perfect.
It should be a
is.
pack-in, honestly.
Really,
At this
it
point, like
should.
it really, like Valve should just be like, okay, yeah, we'll break out the wad of bills tied up with a rubber band, and there you go.
This ought to cover us
Get
for
your
a few years.
Get your little Vampire Survivors.
I mean, it's pulled me off of Baldur's Gate 3 off my Dark Urge playthrough. That's how much I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
I haven't because I was streaming this weekend, fucked up the Leon recruitment, so I was like, I gotta start all over offline before I stream it again.
From Resident Evil 2? You
Yeah.
can get him?
Almost everybody else. But other than that, Melissa had a kidney stone today. She had to go to the ER. Yeah, real bad. She was at work and she's like, "Hey, I'm throwing up. I'm going to the ER." I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
I've been curious about stones recently. And the reason why I'll go into if you want, but I thought it'd be funny to talk to my doctor about it and be like, is it possible that I have stones? It's just that my urethra is so big that I don't that
They
they're
just
just
come
they're
out.
just going through and I don't know.
It's like a concrete chute. It's just
You've looked in there, remember when I broke it and you looked in there? You could tell me if it's and you were like, damn, look at that. You can fit stones in.
Man.
You didn't say that, but I could see it in your eyes. So I just wanted verbal confirmation.
You're the opposite of Hank Hill. You have a wide
Got a
urethra.
big old ass
I can put my
and a wide urethra.
I can put my kindergartner's training pencil in here.
Yeah. Crayola? You want to see Crayola?
But other than that, standard stuff.
Is she feeling better now?
She is. She thinks she passed it like right when she got home, so she's just woozy because they gave her like all the good shit.
I had all the good
listen,
shit
man.
when she got I haven't
there.
felt
Hell
as
yeah.
good in my life as I did on that shit they gave me at the hospital for that kidney stone I had.
She had morphine, lasted 15 minutes, all came back. So then they were like, all right, Dilaudid.
It was
I'm
Dilaudid.
Yeah.
Dilaudid is
Wait.
my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
I could see why people love it.
Yep.
Because it's wonderful.
Yeah.
There's no side effect. It's just euphoria. You're just happy and content with the world, and everything is right with everything. It's wonderful.
What are you guys doing in there? Dilaudid. You don't want none of this.
I kind of think I want it.
God, it's one of my favorite movie clips of all time.
It's not addictive.
That sounds pretty expensive.
It's
It's the cheapest drug there is.
It's not gonna make me have sex, is it?
Makes sex even better.
I've been setting on something I've wanted to do for a long time for the show.
Pull it out, baby.
So I've been. We already did that. I was waiting for
Me?
one. Yes. This is not happening until Bubba Drizzy's on the show. Now, I wanted when Melissa was going to be off on a Monday, and a special occasion, like a special guest. I wanted 3 people. So the 3 of you guys to do it. Of course, all 4 of us will take part. But I don't know if you guys, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Adventures of Ardia, aka Roll for Sandwich
I'm
on
not.
TikTok.
I am, but barely. I think it's just through you.
It's the quintessential roll for every have dice.
So-
you roll for every ingredient
Randomly
of
generated
the
sandwich.
Yes, it is so fucking good. So I went.
I like that you have a
course.
red folder. I'm the red file folder guy at work. I just want to let you know.
I went and found what he uses, and of course I put Bubba Drewski. This is your parting gift you can take home.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
So what we'll do, the 3 of us will make sandwiches because basically we'll roll now. I'll send the orders, text the orders to Melissa and Choco Chica.
to Jimmy John's. Let's make Jimmy John's make our nightmare sandwiches.
And they'll make the sandwiches. Then the community corner, we can try the sandwiches.
Okay, great.
Each one will split in 4, and we'll each try whatever
Oh boy.
sandwiches you guys randomly generate.
All right,
Shit.
great.
So, of course, the first step you roll is for the bread.
Okay.
You roll a D6. So, and it goes based for the most part, like D&D. The lower the number, the shittier. The higher the number, the better.
Okay.
So, let's see. So for bread, 1D6. 1, strawberry Pop-Tarts.
Nice. I thought you said bad. I think you said shit.
Right?
It's weird.
2 honey buns. I only have enough honey buns for 1 sandwich, so if we roll more than 1 honey bun, then we're going to cinnamon croissants.
Okay.
Okay.
This is sounding wonderful so
Yeah.
far.
3, a bagel.
Okay.
4,
my go-to.
a tortilla.
Tortilla.
5, white bread. 6, a hamburger bun.
Now, in what universe is a tortilla better than a bagel?
I mean, for all Mexican food.
I guess
I
it
mean, I
depends
don't,
on the...
I don't want tacos carne asada like on a bagel, but like as far as sandwiches go, like I don't think I've ever
That's why
been
they're
like,
3, 4.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
just depending
that-
on the
yeah.
filling.
I've never been like tortilla sandwich. Fuck yes.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I guess I grew up in South Texas, so I'm like, I'll throw everything on.
That does make
tortilla.
sense, but I would love to go into Jimmy John's and be like, yo. Y'all got strawberry Pop Tarts? No.
I hear they're lower calories.
Did you
than
bring
your
back
bread.
Sprouts? I want a frosted strawberry Pop-Tart with Sprouts and bacon.
Sprouts. Oh God.
I did love their Sprouts.
Yeah.
And then next, you roll for cheese. 1d6 for cheese. Number 1 is a goat cheese.
Okay.
2, cream cheese. 3, Velveeta. 4, provolone. 5, American. 6, Swiss.
Okay.
And then your
That Velveeta's gonna go great on those Pop Tarts.
I was thinking a little goat cheese on a Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Tastes like a strawberry fruit salad.
Oh man, I fucking love goat cheese.
You
I do
could.
too.
You could do
Yeah,
this
okay.
shit at. I do. I love goat
Oh, I do
cheese
too.
You could do
On a
this shit.
Pop-Tart, maybe, I don't know.
You could.
Strawberries and goat cheese, that works.
You can modify this and go to Rocket Fire Pizza and really fucking turn some heads.
I want a pizza with the crust of Pop-Tarts, please.
Right? Yeah. Sir, we don't have. Don't worry, I brought a box.
Make it into a crust.
Here, I'll mush them
somehow.
up into a pie crust for you.
Oh,
No.
what? You were talking like the problem was you don't have them, and now you have them. I don't understand.
And then next is your main. You roll 1d12. So on a 1, you roll twice. On a 2, you butter the bread and then roll again.
Okay.
3, Korean barbecue spam. 4, fake crab meat.
God damn, I like that, but not on a sandwich.
5, pepperoni.
All right.
6, summer sausage.
Sure.
7, a fried egg. 8,
Hell yes.
bologna.
Let's all roll fried eggs and piss Melissa off. Hey, how's the kidney stone? Can you make fucking 4 fried eggs? Yeah, put them on a Pop-Tart.
Butter.
So butter that Pop-Tart, put some Velveeta, and then 4 fried eggs. Then bologna, and then shrimp. 10 is turkey, 11 is hot dog, and 12 is bacon.
Okay. Man, I hope one of us rolls the most fucking like basic ass sandwich. I hope it like
Like
just
ham and cheese.
defies the RNG.
White
Yeah, ham
bread,
and cheese.
American cheese, bologna.
Yep. Yep.
And then for roughage is 2d12. Number 1, you roll twice. So that could be a nightmare of 4 different roughages.
Sure, yeah.
2 is jalapenos.
Hell yeah.
3, roasted red peppers.
Hell yeah.
4, white grapes.
No.
5, strawberries. 6, cilantro.
All right.
7, spinach. 8, onion. 9, avocado. 10, Wickles pickles chips.
Man, have you had the Famous Dave's spicy pickles? Have we talked about this? Captain Gunner John turned me onto those, and those are really fucking good.
Yeah.
They're different than Wickles. I don't know if you like them, but they're spicy ass pickles.
I'm down. 11 is tomato, and 12 is lettuce.
If I roll an 8, I have to reserve the right to re-roll because
Yep.
I can't eat the onion.
That's fair. And then next is the sauce. 1d20 for the sauce. This is stuff I only went and bought shrimp. Everything else I just picked from everything I had in my house. So a 1, you roll twice. 2 is none. 3,
Gross.
3 is fish sauce.
Oh God. 4 is fish sauce too. That's weird. 5 fish sauce.
6, spicy fish sauce.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better. That's better than fish sauce.
Next, spinach artichoke dip. And then barbecue sauce, tartar sauce, blue cheese dressing, gochujang, strawberry jelly, sambal, which is a chili garlic used in Thai cooking.
All right. Cool.
Then Kewpie mayo, blood orange glaze, ranch, salsa, sriracha, banana ketchup, tikka masala sauce, peanut butter, yellow mustard, and a natural 20 is your choice from what's on the list.
Cool.
And then last is the real wild card, which is wild magic, 1d20. Number 1, roll twice. 2, none. 3, Haribo gummy bears. Then MSG, Reese's peanut butter cups, Korean red pepper flakes, peanuts, pickled kimchi radishes, horseradish, kimchi, goldfish crackers, sour cream, avocado hot sauce, tahine, cinnamon sugar, Mike's hot honey, 17 is salt and pepper, 18 is sweet chili Doritos. Salt and pepper. Yeah, 18 sweet chili Doritos, 19 salt and vinegar chips, and 20 your choice.
You know, you mentioning kimchi reminded me. Did you know there's a Korean food truck in Mayfield?
No.
Yeah, I know. It's
Okay.
wild, right?
Hell yeah.
I was maybe gonna go out there this weekend, but Nikki worked on Saturday, so and then Sunday I was like, I'm not going to fucking Mayfield. So, but hey, I thought you might be interested in
Fuck
that.
yeah. So you guys want to roll for some sandwiches?
Nope. Man, I appreciate all the work you put into this, but I'm not.
Who wants to go first?
Bubba Drewski?
All right.
There you go.
All right. Tell me what to do, Daddy.
All right. So we'll roll for your bread. Roll 1d6.
All right. That's a
a
3.
3, bagel.
Hell yeah, man. Off to a great start.
I'll take that.
You're making a Dave turkey sandwich.
All right. Next is your cheese. 1d6.
Okay. That's a 5.
American.
Okay.
Here comes that basic sandwich.
The first one.
Yeah.
Next is your main. Roll 1d12.
That's a 5.
Pepperoni.
Okay.
Now things get a little more wild. Roll 2d12 for roughage.
That's
I would re-roll that pink one. That's on the edge.
it's a 3 plus a 9. That's 12.
So 3 is roasted red peppers.
You're making a good sandwich.
Sure.
You said 9.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Okay.
All right.
Not a fan, but I'll take it.
All right, and then next, let's see. Let's do your sauce roll. 1d20.
That's a 9.
Strawberry jelly.
That could work.
It still has
That
potential.
could work.
Yeah.
Well,
Lastly, your wild magic. 1d20.
all right. That's a 2.
None.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
That'll be a solid sandwich.
Yep.
Bagel with American cheese, pepperoni, roasted peppers, avocado, and strawberry jelly.
Y'all motherfuckers ready for the goblin sandwich? Y'all ready for the goblin sandwich? Let's fucking make this shit.
Goblin
What do I
what?
roll? Goblin these nuts.
1d6 for bread.
Come on, one. Come on, Pop-Tarts. We all have to try this. We all have to try this.
Yep.
Come on, goblin sandwich. Come on, goblin sandwich. 3, it's a bagel.
It's a bagel.
You know,
What if
Goblin.
it's the same sandwich as yours?
You know, Goblin sandwich is gonna have fish sauce on it.
Look, man, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it.
So for your cheese, 1d6.
Cheese, 1d6. It's a 6.
Swiss.
Swiss.
Bagel
and
Swiss.
Swiss.
Next is your roughage.
Oh,
2d12.
All the fixins. Rolling for the
Oh,
fixins.
I'm sorry. Roll for your main. Your main, 1d12.
Okay. All right. Come on. Come on. That's a 2.
Butter and roll again.
Butter and roll again.
Get butter that bread.
Roll 2 again.
Roll 2 again.
More butter and
More
roll
butter.
again.
12.
bacon.
Bacon.
Ooh,
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Get up on it. Here,
Butter
come-
and
far.
bacon.
So far, I'm pretty happy.
here comes the goblin roll.
Next is your roughage, 2d12.
2d12. 1.
Roll that. Okay, what was the other one?
9.
9
Avocado.
avocado. So now roll 2 again because you rolled.
Roll 2 again.
Yep, but 1 is rolled twice, and now you'll have 3 roughage.
12.
Lettuce,
7.
spinach,
All right, we're making a sandwich, boys. I don't know.
You're on your way to a BLT.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, we're gonna do this fucking bingo style.
All right, 1d20 for your sauce.
Here it is. This is the one. This is the roll that ruins the sandwich. That right now is. I'm with you on the avocado. It's okay. I like avocado, just not. And it doesn't do it for me on a sandwich.
I can't stand it, but
I
it's
don't-
tolerable.
I don't like avocado. I used to hate it, but now I'm kind of indifferent.
Okay, so you're not a guacamole.
Not
Yeah.
really, nah.
3. Hell yeah.
Fish sauce.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys.
Knew you were gonna roll fish
Of course.
sauce. I absolutely.
He put it on there, so I roll it. It'd be crazy if I didn't say it was a 3.
And now your wild magic, 1d20.
19.
Salt and vinegar chips.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. Man, I'm okay with fish sauce and cooking, honestly, but like on a sandwich, just like as a condiment,
Yep.
seems
Yeah.
odd. But paired with avocado, that's what I'm worried about the most. It's like how are those two
It's like
flavors
creamy
going
fish
to interact?
taste.
Yeah. That's what I like.
I want a fish paste, really.
Yeah.
All right, Ian, give us the goblin sandwich. Tyler, are you going to roll too?
No, I won't roll.
Oh,
I'll
so
I'll just eat.
You're our only hope for a Pop-Tart sandwich.
1d6.
3.
Bagels all around, boys! It's bagel time!
Hey, when
Bye.
pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
All right, now for your cheese.
1d6.
1d6.
1d6. Okay.
Sorry I made the waveform do that.
That's a dark. There's
yeah.
a dark splotch of blue.
That
right
was just
there.
a blue band.
5.
American.
I'm rolling the same.
You're making a Bubba
sandwich.
Drewski.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, next is what? 1d12.
1d12 for your main.
5.
Pepperoni. It's exactly the same as this.
This is great. This is
It'll cut down on the number of sandwiches that'll have to be made.
Yeah.
this is what they call in the industry good podcasting.
2d12.
2d12 for your roughage.
roughage. 7.
Spinach.
And it was 3. I bumped it. It was 3.
Roasted red pepper.
Okay.
All
Which
right.
is almost so far almost the exact same.
And then I'm rolling next. What?
Your sauce, 1d20.
19.
Yellow mustard.
Okay.
So are the most standard of sandwiches.
3 people have pretty much constructed, I mean, odd sandwiches, but like pretty given the options.
Yep.
And the odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
wild
standard.
magic, 1d20.
5.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is. But on a bagel, could be pretty good.
With cheese and.
Hell yeah! You never had Reese's peanut butter cups on a bagel and with cheese?
What was the meat?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
It's a Southern staple. I'm surprised you haven't had it.
They serve them at Tater Day
You
every
never,
year.
you never had a George W. Bush.
We call it the bush.
All right, I will text our orders in.
Okay.
Thank you guys very much.
Yes, thank you.
Well, while I do that, do you guys want to move on to the game?
Sure.
You don't want to wait in real time?
Just sit in silence.
Yeah, no talking. That's not allowed.
again, good podcast.
Yes.
Who wants to hear talking on a podcast?
Yeah, really.
It's just overrated.
Anytime I listen to one, I'm like, I wish these fucking people would shut the fuck up so I could work.
Just listen. Just be silent, so I could still say I listened to the podcast.
That's all that matters.
Just bumping up their numbers is all.
I mean, that's why I tune in every week.
Thank you.
Is that 15-minute block of silence you put in every episode?
That was Ian's idea. It's a stroke of genius, honestly.
Yep. It's a bathroom break.
Yeah.
In case you didn't bring your headphones and you don't want to listen out loud.
Yeah. Yeah. You told that weird story about coming across somebody pooping in the urinal at the airport.
Yeah.
Man, I'm in airports a lot.
I believe it. Yeah.
A lot.
Sure.
And I'm not a phone talker when I'm taking a shit in the airport. I don't know if anybody here is okay with that, but it's not my jam. So, but that was a step too far. Was the shitting in the urinal?
Oh yeah. Well, man, like you mentioning talking on the phone while you're in a public restroom is like I've been thinking about that a lot recently.
So many people.
A lot of people do it, and it's like I honestly, because at a lot of when I travel, it's usually for like medical conventions, and I kind of thought maybe it was like a doctor thing because I thought maybe it was like, well, they're really busy. And also, to them, it's all biology. You know what I mean? It's like,
Sure.
yeah, I'm taking a shit. So what? We all fucking shit. You know,
Right.
they wouldn't say that like that, but I would if I was a doctor.
Yeah.
So it's like I was kind of like, well, maybe it's because everyone does shit, and yeah, they got stuff to take care of. But
No, man, it's it's fucking everybody.
it's an epidemic. Okay,
Like, yeah, man, I'm on fucking 3 round-trip flights a month. Like,
yeah.
it's a lot of people.
My son does it. I walked home from work. I don't know, last week. And I hear him in the bathroom. And he says, "Yeah, I'm taking a big dump, bro." It's like, oh. And then like 5 minutes later, he comes out and he's wearing his fucking like headset. And I was like, "Were you on Discord with somebody?" Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
if you're gonna do it, I mean, you might as well wear the cans.
Full
I mean,
on.
yeah, he got both all like full faculties of his hands, right?
Yeah. No risk of dropping the device in the toilet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No,
I haven't
fortunately,
either.
I haven't.
I've had one close call.
Very close, but
You've chopped it in
I did
there?
that at work. Yeah, I had it balanced up on the toilet paper rack, and then when I stood up, it just went clonk into the toilet.
Into the toilets.
Splish splash.
Yeah.
Taking a bath with the turds.
Yeah. Okay, so sandwich order submitted, and brutal paws of fury.
Brutal paws of fury.
brutal
Fury.
Paws of fury.
Love a brutal colon.
Brutal colon.
That's how you know you've done the job right.
I named mine Renegade.
Nice.
It poops in boxes and mails it off. Renegade.
And I still have to have a colonoscopy.
This game was. Hopefully my notes are up to date, and this isn't
Hold
from.
on, real quick.
Yeah.
Before you say that.
Okay.
I had a blast last week doing what the kids say.
Same.
That was
Yeah,
so
man.
good, and that was
Yes.
a byproduct of me saying I didn't have time to play this game. I did have time to play this game. It turns out, because
Gotcha. It didn't take you long.
I played
to
this
form an
game
opinion.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I knew everything I needed to know about it.
Yeah, when you mentioned pushing it back, I didn't want to say
You
that.
didn't want to say it, but you knew I was going to arrive there.
I did know that, and it was just because, honestly, I think it's just because I know you well enough to be like,
Yeah.
man,
You do.
I was like, he ain't gonna fucking be having this shit.
Nope. My tolerance is 0.
Yeah,
And I'm not gonna jump too far ahead.
No,
I'm
let's
just-
please.
I'm
I
just
love this.
saying, I think it was just the universe directing us to do what the kids said.
Oh, it was a
part
great
2,
episode.
because
I'm
it
so
was
glad it worked
so
out.
good.
Yeah.
And
Choco Chica went in the house saying how much fun she had.
Yeah, it was
she's
great.
a
It's
fucking
great.
blast. She's great. I'm
Yeah.
glad she was able to join us. And
That was
that.
so much fun.
yeah,
Well, it was
really
like 10 times more fun than playing Brutal. Paws and Fury.
10. Oh man, we're in the hundreds.
Okay,
At least.
that's fair.
I did not care for this game, and again, that's a little bit getting ahead of ourselves.
That's
but
okay.
I think that probably was inferred.
That was organic. I like that.
Yeah. So please continue with your description of this fine piece of gaming history.
It was, unless this is the Troddlers, which I don't think it was, published and developed by Game Tech in 1994.
Cybersoft published it.
Cybersoft.
Game Tech developed it.
Cybersoft published it. Okay. Do we have a letter from Brad on?
Oh, thank
Brutal?
God. I forgot. Yes, we do.
Mhm.
Remarkably thin on content right now. Okay. Brad, 2 weeks ago, Zine Lord, Brad from Arizona wrote us this 2 weeks ago in the assumption that we were going to do this last week. So if his little notes that he writes are dated, that's why, people. That's why. Don't blame Brad, blame me. I like to take the blame. What's up, chaps? I don't know how you all do it, because I try to come up with a couple sentences for the start of these emails that are at least somewhat relevant and / or entertaining. And sometimes I just can't. You guys have to fill 2 hours, and you do it every week. That's all he has to say.
Okay. I
He
mean,
didn't even talk about the game. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, wouldn't that be great?
It would be.
Here's a review I found about your show on iTunes.
From the January 1995 Game Pro by Captain Squidio. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't even get it.
Video Squidio, I guess. I don't know.
It's
Okay.
an animal, kind of a squid.
Yeah. Okay.
Paws.
I see. Man, I wish there was a squid as a playable character. They're all mammals.
Yep.
What the fuck? Throw a fucking scaly in there or something. Anyway.
I need a Goldine now.
Yeah.
Younger gamers should like Brutal, a cartoony version of more violent fighting games like Mortal Kombat. Colorful graphics, humorous characters, and fast fists make this game endearing.
I got fisted real fast. I agree.
The section is called Paws for Concern.
Oh, fuck. All right. Hold on. That's my achievement.
It's mine too, I guess. The SNES Brutal is almost identical to last fall's Sega CD version. You match up cartoon animals like a Thai cheetah and Foxy Roxy, each with their own moves and philosophy. In one-on-one fights, one Sega CD character and the lively CD outtakes are missing, but you can still choose from 7 fun fighters. Younger gamers will cherish them like Saturday morning cartoon pals. Street Fighter 2 vets will like the improved gameplay.
I'm sorry. Could you reread that sentence? that would caught me off guard, man. Wow.
Happily.
What
Dave.
did Squidio say?
Street Fighter 2 vets will like the improved gameplay of this version over the Sega CD version. That's what he's saying.
Jesus Christ.
This is
I didn't-
improved.
I didn't
That's
play
one of
the
the
Sega
wilder
CD version, but
sentences.
that is fucking crazy to like bring Street Fighter 2 into like
Anywhere near this
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. That's wild.
Game Tech responded to criticism of its Sega CD game by making the SNES game faster and the special moves easier to master.
Oh, good lord.
Boy, as you
Talk about
progress
that.
through the game, you learn special moves called katas that are devastatingly effective.
Sure.
Ray Rat's Lightning Fury packs 30 punches into 1.5 seconds. Brutal's also a more offensive-minded game than it was on the Sega CD. These factors make this Brutal better. Next section, Fatal Fury.
Oh, that's my
Next
achievement too. It's weird.
Yeah. The graphics display bright colors and strong details. Foreground elements occasionally obstruct the fight, but when you but you might not notice when characters show off their unique personalities. The sounds are good, but you may wish for more roars from those combat critters. Veteran combateers probably won't identify with these cutesy animals, though there's enough martial arts action to keep any fight fan interested. Younger fighters, however, will thrive in this big, bright, brutal world.
Okay, I see that fucking rating, and
Is that not insane?
that is fucking absurd. That is fucking absurd.
4 across the board for graphics, sound, control, and fun factor. A 4.
Fellas, this game fucking sucks.
It
This
sucks.
is a bad game.
Brad, wait, real quick. Brad
Sorry.
continues. $64.95. Have mercy. Until next week, Zine Lord Brad from Arizona.
This is the
Thank
equivalent
you,
of the
Brad.
We Love Tesla. Like, just,
Yeah,
we love Brutal. We love it's Street Fighter 2 all over again.
it's a better actually.
Okay,
It's actually
wait,
a little better.
I kind of get the angle a little bit where, because like they mention like a kid's fighter several times, so I kind of understand where they're coming from. But my argument to that would be, kids can play Street Fighter 2. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
not.
It's not Mortal
any more
Kombat.
violent than brutal.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like there's punching and kicking, and it's like there's no blood. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like just have them play something that's good.
Yeah.
Like this game was. I thought this game was really, really bad.
Same.
Really bad.
When y'all invited me, I looked it up to see if I wanted to download an emulator onto my laptop and
Yeah.
play it because I like fighters. Like
Yeah, I do
Mortal
too.
Kombat's my jam and shit. And there was a video on YouTube of a guy searching for the worst fighter ever made, and I was like, but never mind.
It's on there. It's on his list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 And I was like, well, I'm not downloading. I'm not going to go through the process of if this
I'm not
guy
going to
says
commit a
it's one of the
federal
worst.
crime. Yeah, I get it.
yeah.
I get it. I own this, of course, obviously. So I mean, I'm in the clear, but I don't want anyone else to put themselves in jeopardy.
Right.
Yeah, this game fucking sucks real bad. It's horrible. It's real. It's a really, 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 really bad fighter, and it's like, and I like fighting
slow.
games too, man. And it's like that's why this was so disappointing. Because at first I was excited because I was like, fuck yeah, fighting game, let's go. And then like I turned it on, and I'm like, okay, all right, I can kind of like I get where they're going. They're doing the
kind
whole
of the Kung Fu Panda thing going on.
yeah, but before Kung Fu
Before
Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
So it's
yeah.
like totally, I get this. I'm with it. You got like these animal cartoon characters who all have these different fucking fighting styles, and I'm going through like the demo mode, the attract mode, and like they showcase all the different characters. And I'm like, okay, they look kind of stupid, but it's like it's fine. I can hang with this. And like they have little bios where it's like, and they're fucking so in depth. It feels so crazy to me. It feels like they took all their time in development, like making the characters and designing the characters and writing these backstories. And it's like, these are their fighting styles. Okay, so they all have their own unique fighting style. And this one does this, and the rat does this, and the llama does this. And then it's like they got to like a week before it was supposed to launch, and they were like, fuck, we have to make it now. Damn, fuck, what are we going to do? And they're like, I don't know. We should probably have blocking in the game, right? And they're like, I don't know, I guess.
That sounds like some pussy shit.
Right, exactly. Because blocking is like, I struggled to block in this game. I had to look it up, and it's like, okay, so in Mortal Kombat, you hold like, there's a block button, and that makes sense. And Street Fighter, you just hold back, and it's like,
Right.
okay, that makes sense too. But in Brutal, it's like, you have to do back and down together, and it's like, well, okay, but then like, I'm always going to be crouching when I block.
When you're blocking, you're always crouching.
So, but then how do I guard against all the different things? You don't. You do not.
Yep.
You can't. You don't do that. You fucking slap fight with the other animal until one of the animal comes out. Are they gonna spam the same fucking move over and over again? You bet your ass they are.
Fuck yes, they are.
Is that rat gonna fucking like do his 32 punches in 1.5 seconds 4 times? And you can't block it, and you're gonna die. Yeah, that's gonna fucking happen.
Do moves have really weird priority, and like you can't hurt somebody when they're doing it? Yep,
Yeah, of course.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Are there throws? No.
It's $64.95 well spent.
This game fucking sucks. It sucks. It's so bad. And like, what's crazy is how like the control, it's not tight at all. It's super loose. The jumping is like, it feels like you're jumping in a platformer. It doesn't feel like you're jumping in a fighting game. You press jump and it's like you do a double jump in like Marvel versus Capcom is like how it feels. But like somehow with like none of the impact of it. It's just kind of like, oh, I'm in the air now. All right, I hope I land somewhere that I want to be.
And sometimes it would just feel like I hit an invisible wall and just stop and go down. Like if I'm trying to jump, I had the hardest time unless they were running under me, trying
Jumping
to jump
over
over
them.
someone. It's like you just couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Unless they were actively running away.
Right.
I cannot tell you how relieved I am to hear these reviews because I thought it was something wrong with me.
Nah.
Like I thought, what am I doing? I know how to play fighting games. I've never been great at them, but this can't be right. This can't be the way it is, but it is.
Yeah,
the
hit
way that it
detection,
is.
awful. Like I would just, it would hit and then just nothing would happen. Like it was fucking awful.
It's bad. It's really bad. Like,
Well, and the roster only has one jerkable character.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Which I follow the philosophy of play as the hottest character.
Same.
So
Foxy Roxy.
Ivan the Bear, who in his bio, I laughed, man, because like they go through all the effort. We're like, they clearly put so much effort into the lore of this, right? And I'm like, okay, they invested that time. I'm gonna take the time to read it all and soak it in. It's gonna help me appreciate the game. Ivan the Bear, they list stats. He's 6 feet tall in the stats. He is the fucking odd job of this game. He is a fucking like squat ass bear. So unless all the other ones are like 12 feet tall, which I don't recall that in their bio.
Well, the fucking bunny has like huge reach, massive reach. And like, so I started as Ivan the Bear and just got fucking stomped because he has no reach. Unless you're doing that weird growl, stomach growling sort of rush. He can't do anything. His reach is so bad compared to every other character.
I honest to God think he's the best character in the game.
I mean, after I saw his rush, I
honest
was
to
like,
God.
yeah, I agree.
I didn't even use the rush. I used strong punch. You strong punch a motherfucker 3 times. They're done. I beat the final boss with 3 strong punches.
God damn.
Which that motherfucker is a whole. I don't know if you got to hit
I
that.
couldn't clear Foxy Roxy.
The Dalai
I ran
Lama?
out of
The fucking Dalai Lama. Yeah. This motherfucker is like, here's how I'm going to fight you. I'm going to turn into smoke the entire fucking battle. Can you stop me from doing it? Nope. How can you beat me? I don't know. If you get 3 lucky strong punches on me. Anyway. Man, fuck, dude. I was like, I tried a bunch of different characters. I tried Foxy Roxy because I was like, okay, clearly, she's probably going to be pretty good. She's the only girl. Going to be pretty good.
Yeah. Here's your Chun-Li. All right.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's not good. I didn't think she was good. I struggled, man. Who did you end up going with? Who did you have the best results with?
The best result was with Ray Rat.
I wanted to like Ray Rat.
Ray Rat just
horrible
because
with
he has a long, very low sweep kick. It does chip damage, but you can just sit there and spam it over and over and over again. And that's the only way, because I got hard stopped and went through all my continues on fucking Kendo Coyote because he can do this. And I looked it up. He is invincible while he does it. You cannot hurt him while he does this triangle sort of armadillo spin.
And
Like
that
the Kano ball.
Yeah, and it's all over the screen. Goddamn, all over it. And he will spam it, and he is invincible until he hits you and stops.
See, and it's like stuff like that's not like super uncommon in fighting games, but it's like, but what this game gets wrong is it gets it wrong not only in this instance, but also shit like there's no fucking hit stun. There are so limited opportunities to punish an opponent for like doing something outlandish that there's no reason to not do it. And it's like that just makes it, I know the reviewer in GamePro said that it's like offensive as opposed to defensive.
Yeah.
It is offensive 100%. Because it's like there's no downside
defense.
to going all out.
Yeah.
Because like
Just button mash.
a good fighting game, you get someone who knows what they're doing will punish you for like going all out and leaving yourself open. But like that just doesn't exist in Brutal. It's like they didn't know how to make a fighting game. is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Because I watched the SNES drunk at first before I played the
I
game.
didn't see his video.
And he said, like, he also hated it, shit all over it. And he said the thing about it was that you unlock your special moves as you go, which is true. Every 2 people you beat, you unlock a special move.
With a caveat, which I would like to get into in a second.
And then, but all the people you fight have all their special moves from the get-go. I looked it up because when I watched, then after I played it and got done, I was like, let's watch a speed run, and they were doing special moves from the get-go. So the SNES version and the Genesis version are different. The SNES, apparently, they're all actually unlocked from the start. And the Genesis, you have to unlock them you cannot do them, which is fucking awful.
It's not a bad
especially
idea.
If you're going up against an opponent that can.
Right. That's the problem I have with it. I think it's kind of neat if it's an even playing field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you're playing against someone else,
You can do no frills head-to-head has everything unlocked.
Okay. But it is a concept that I can get behind if it's balanced, and it's not.
It's not. And also, like, learning the moves. In my experience, the fucking special moves they're fucking worthless. Like, unless you're the CPU, which obviously you're not, because like they can just spam them.
Oh yeah, and they do.
Just constantly. And it's like there's no like fucking wind up to it. There's no like cool down after it's done. It's just like everything is so fucking instantaneous that it's just like this is so there's like no strategy to this game. Like there's none.
No.
It feels, I've said this in fighting games before that we've covered, but like this feels like a slap fight. Like it just kind of like a lot of the battles I felt like just would come down to like, well, I managed to hit them before they hit me. They were coming at me and then I managed to hit them before they hit me, and that's it.
This game is lore heavy and mechanics weak.
And it's also super weird in like how serious it takes itself, because it's like at the end of a match, this fucking cartoon animal fucking slap fight. At the end of the match, they break it down like a fucking boxing simulation game
style.
How many shots to the head? Oh, 5. Oh, that's good. Is it any different than hitting their body? Probably not. I don't know.
No. Yeah,
and it's no like there's like so many fucking stats, and it's like it feels so hollow. It feels like what it felt like to me is they're tricking kids. That's what it felt like. They're tricking kids into like, oh, you're playing a video game. Look at these numbers.
Especially if you set it to best of 1 and then your stat is punch 4 and everything else is 0.
Yeah. Which is what it looked like with me with Ivan. Just punch, baby. But you were talking about learning the special moves. I swear to you that they have it wrong. So like when you learn a special move, you go to the dojo and they show you like a PNG of the SNES controller, and then they show you the button combination. Like what lights up is what you're supposed to hit. First of all, it does that at lightning speed. And then it's like, okay, now you try. And then like I would try. I got to one on fucking Ivan's. I'd be willing to bet $20 that it's wrong in the game. Like, because it's like, what happens is if you fail it, they let you try 3 times. And then they're like, oh, okay, well, you don't get it. Next match. And I'm like, what? I just don't learn this move. Okay. And then I fight 2 more. They're like, hey, guess what? We're going to let you try to learn that move again. Oh, nope. Still couldn't. I'm like, motherfucker, I know for sure that I'm getting this right. Nope. I got 3 tries on that. They're like, fuck it. You're on to the next.
So you don't even get to move to the next move.
Nope.
You have to learn this one.
You got to learn that one.
And the first move is always taunt.
Yeah, which when my opponent would do it, they would restore health. I never taunted because I was like, if I taunt, they're gonna fucking just murder my ass.
Yeah, that's how I only taunted against Ivan, and he rushed me and fucking killed me.
Yeah, never taunted.
Foxy,
don't taunt a
Foxy's
bear.
Taunt is she spins around ballerina style.
Okay,
like but slowly and is vulnerable as fuck. That is the moment that the opponent would just destroy me every time.
Well, what is it when? Because I just watched the playthrough, and a couple of reviews. What is it doing when she's like smacking her ass? Because it looks like she's wafting a fart.
That I don't know. Probably.
Do you have to put a code in for that?
I don't know. I was watching a playthrough.
Is that dev mode?
And it was like, I think they were going for like, she's like tapping her ass.
Yeah.
Like to make the Foxy thing happen, but
Right.
it looks like she's wafting a
That's
fart.
too sexual. Make it a fart.
Kids love Booger Man. Make it a fart. Yeah, I went through that entire game and beat the boss without learning that move. I mean, it was just straight up like that was one of the points where it was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing these special moves. They are super unintuitive as well. Cause it's like the one I was trying to learn for Ivan the bear was a punch, but this was like 2 weeks ago, but it was like press down and light kick twice. And then he does some kind of like heavy punch. And it's like, dude, I will just heavy punch. It's going to be fine. I don't need to like do this fucking input that involves kicks for a punch. This game fucking sucks. I hated it.
Yep.
I hated it.
If you've learned special moves,
It was offensive.
It was awful.
Well, they said it was offensive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
offensive in both meanings
Yeah.
of the word.
Because if you learn special moves, die, and you can select a new character, you start over. So you'll be halfway through the game, and you don't get those special moves as a different character.
And I'm okay
you
with
start
that.
all over again.
I'm okay with
So
that.
don't switch.
Seriously, don't switch. The whole special move system, it's interesting. I that was like the only thing in the game that was like, oh, you learn them as you go. That's kind of like River City Ransom a little bit. I can get down with that, but then they fucking ruin it because you don't keep your progress from character to character. The moves suck to begin with, and also it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, man. It's like the fact that they don't matter totally undercuts anything. Like when you learn a move in River City Ransom, which I know is not a fighting game, it's a beat 'em up, but still, it's like those moves are like you want to learn them because like they're very beneficial. It just kind of sucks to see like a similar system that's kind of like neat in a fighting game, and then it's just kind of like, oh, okay, well, actually, it turns out it's worthless.
I tell you what, as I was playing in this, what this game felt like to me was a shitty Flash game from the 90s. They just put on a Super Nintendo. Because it's like...
I liked those games, but I don't $65 like them.
Yeah.
I free on Newgrounds like them.
Yeah. If this had been free on Newgrounds and like I had to like make it with a keyboard, okay,
Right, sure, totally. But if it was free on Newgrounds, it would also be like, hey, you're gonna win a fight against this fox, and then you're gonna see your tits, which is like also fine. Like, you know, that's can't get that in a Super Nintendo game. Thanks, Newgrounds.
I mean, the graphics weren't terrible from the playthrough I watched. They look,
but they were very different from the marketing art and the box art.
know,
dude, the
man.
box art was badass.
I know, right? It's super badass, and it's like usually I don't like what North American box art looks like and how they like transform shit, but like game tech, I'm assuming, is probably North American. I don't know, but like the difference between the box art and the actual like game is ridiculous.
Yep.
Because they looked like it looked like the developers are like, okay, they're speaking to the art director who's doing the box and the ads, and they're like, yo, you know that Ninja Turtles movie? Can you make our game kind of look like that, as opposed to like what our game looks like, which is like if there was a Chester Cheetah fighting game, and then like a few people just made tangential Chester Cheetah characters to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how the characters look.
This is an advert game for something that doesn't exist.
Fuck, dude, that's like, I think put that on the fucking review. That is the review. That's what it feels like, an advert game for a product
When
that
you
doesn't
said
exist.
Chester Cheetah, I'm like, this felt like an advert game. Like they just phoned it in to see if they could get that money.
There, okay, so apparently there is, I guess it's the Genesis version, there is another secret character named Karate Croc.
Oh, I thought it was Kung Fu.
So there is one scaly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sega does what Nintendo don't, I guess.
Yeah.
I love that you just look up, I just Google brutal Paws of Fury characters, and the character pictures, Kung Fu Bunny is a literal rabbit. Prince Leon is a picture of Prince.
Nice.
Ivan the Bear is like some book cover of a Russian bear. Actual Kendo Coyote, actual Coyote Croc, actual Dalai Lama. Ray Rat is a literal rat. Tai Cheetah is a literal cheetah. And then there are 3 other, let's see, Foxy Roxy, not listed. Then it has Panther, but it looks like one of the X-Men is the picture. And Psycho Kitty and Chung Po. Chung Po is a mole who can turn into a bat dragon hybrid.
Were these like Sega CD exclusive characters? Because I don't know that one, and I don't know the one before it.
Chung Po was on the Amiga. Brutal Paws on the Amiga.
Is this like Soul Calibur, where it's the Amiga gets the chinchilla, the Genesis gets the crocodile? Like, if you want to play as all of them, you gotta fucking buy every version.
Yeah, and then Panther, maybe he's on the Sega CD. I don't know, but yeah, they spread it out. You want to collect them all,
right? Because those are not characters in the Super Nintendo version. That's wild. Maybe those are just suggestions on how to make the game better.
There's one named Psycho Kitty, and the picture for that looks like somebody's MySpace that just says Psych Kitty with a picture of a kitty, like a shadow. God damn.
Maybe AI is like, it appears that you're trying to make a furry video game. We have a few suggestions.
Yeah, hot garbage.
Yes.
Hot garbage.
Super bad.
Real bad.
Oh, we got sandwiches.
We got sandwiches. Probably fish sauce.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This was the worst. This one was really rough to make.
What is that? What's on that one?
Reese's Cup.
There we
that's
go.
the Ian.
Yeah, and the kitchen stinks.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to stay and eat?
Can I watch y'all eat it?
Sure.
We're about to wrap up the game segment.
Weren't you talking about mukbang on the last episode?
What, any achievements for the game?
I turned up your mic if you want to say stuff into the mic. You're welcome to. So I hated this game so much that I didn't want to waste the energy making achievements. So I decided to let ChatGPT do it for me.
Very nice.
Would you like to hear my ChatGPT generated achievements?
Yes.
If Brutal, Paws of Fury had achievements, they might look something like this. Number 1, there's like 8 of them.
Perfect.
Number 1, Feline Fury.
Hell yeah.
When
This is already better than mine. Fuck this.
win a match without taking damage is Tai Cheetah. Number 2, Pause off my moves. Forget how to do a move right after learning it.
Fair.
Well, they can't all be winners. That first one, that was fire.
No, none of these are very good.
Come on, man. That first one was great.
Turtle time. Lose a match in the slowest possible way using Prince Leon.
Okay.
All right.
This is my favorite. Raging Rabbit. Land 10 consecutive attacks as Karate Croc. Good job, ChatGPT. The next is Brutal Patience, which actually I did not get this achievement. Brutal Patience is complete the entire game without rage quitting. It's a good one, and I didn't get it. Tail End is the next one. Tail End, and to get Tail End, get knocked out by the last hit of the opponent's special move.
TALE?
TAIL.
Okay.
Okay.
And then finally we have Zen Master. Win a match by only blocking and counterattacking.
Oh God, that's impossible.
It is
That is
impossible.
impossible.
It is impossible. That's it. That's my Chat GPT generated achievements for the
Pretty
week.
good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I liked it. Here are mine, which might be mistaken as ChatGPT generated. My first achievement is smoking. You know, like the mask. The mask. Smoking. Yeah,
Mask, everybody.
Yeah. Son of the mask. Okay.
Jim Carrey. Yeah, okay.
In order to unlock smoking, you die to Dalai Lama after he just spams the same smoke teleport move over and over again. And then I have in parentheses, is it blockable?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Neither did they.
My next achievement is it's not easy being cheesy. Chester Cheetah. Okay, all right, we got a nod on Chester Cheetah. In order to unlock it's not easy being cheesy, win as Thai Cheetah by spamming only one move. And then I forgot I made this one. My third achievement is anger clouds the mind. Turned inward, it is an unconquerable enemy. In order to unlock anger clouds the mind. Turned inward, it is an unconquerable enemy. You rage quit after losing to Ray Rat, spamming his unblockable charge.
Which therefore denies your ability to earn brutal patience.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't have it all. Multiple playthroughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. My first one is Zangief.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
You win as Ivan, only using his belly rush. The next one is oh, which is whenever Raiden does his forward, the way he goes ah. So this is but you're the dog. you win as Kendo Coyote, only using his jumping triangular invincible jump. And the next one is Raiden. Ray spelled like REI is in Ray Rat.
Right.
Win as Ray Rat, only doing his cartoon rush. Where he basically looks like he closes his eyes and does the cartoon thing where he flails his fist.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all
All
I
right.
got. I got some beards and glasses.
Tyler, if you were to give this game a beard that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would it be?
I would give it the bloody and some hair beard of that girl who was eaten by a crocodile that we went to Murray State with.
Yeah.
Killer Croc style. Karate Croc.
Tyler, if you were to give this game a pair of glasses, what kind of glasses would you give it?
Okay, I had two different glasses. I'm not sure which one I like better. The first one being
Try them both on.
the sunglasses.
Send a picture to your wife. See what she thinks.
The sunglasses
That's what I
of
do.
Johnny Depp in Once Upon a Time in Mexico, when the sunglasses were hiding his eyeballs being scooped out in vengeance for his failure. So I like this.
That's a good one.
Like this game, kind of
That's-
looks like
yeah.
it, but behind it is just empty sockets.
Okay. I like that. I get that.
The other glasses were the glasses, basically your eyes being pried open by the Bird Box guy who makes you open your eyes and stare at the thing that makes you go insane.
Okay. I like personally, I like the eye scooping one.
The eye scooping, yeah.
Yeah. To me, that's more how this game made me feel.
Yeah.
Would you like to try some sandwiches and then we can guess on what Flopsy says? And
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all know how bad this.
These fucking
I don't think
sandwiches,
you know.
these fucking
We
sandwiches
don't.
stink, y'all. I don't know how much this
Well,
I'm
let's
gonna be able
see
to do.
which one is which.
Gotta do.
What?
I do not have a strong
Okay,
constitution.
this one's the only one with bacon.
Okay, so the bacon that's Dave's.
Okay.
This is Ian's because it has the peanut butter cups.
let's try, yeah. And we'll just try, everyone will try the one sandwich at the same time, right? So we can get everyone's
Yes,
reaction
yes,
to the,
yes.
okay.
So I think we should do Drewski's first then.
Sure.
I can't.
Are you guys out of bagels? How do you feel about that?
We have one bagel left.
Jesus Christ. We got a fucking bagel crisis on our hands. All right. We each take a little wedge and pass it on. Okay.
All right, so Bubba Drewski's sandwich again is a bagel with American cheese,
I know, right? Mine fell apart too.
pepperoni, roasted red peppers, avocado, and strawberry jelly.
It's a slippery
These
devil.
were really hard to cut.
How big a bites we doing?
I'm gonna take as little of a bite.
No,
You
I
did a tiny
said go
bite?
full throttle.
You get
can't
all
do
the
it.
all the
I can't
layers.
do it.
It's
Who's
like
doing a
not
big-
the whole thing.
Who's
but-
doing a big bite with
I'm
me?
gonna do
I'll
a
do
big
a
bite.
big
Do it.
All right.
Let's do
I
it.
can't. This is awful.
That's okay.
That's fine.
It's not.
It's not good.
You know what it tastes like? This is fucked up. To me, it tastes like Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's fine.
I can't taste the strawberry jelly at all.
No.
No, me neither.
Peanut butter, the pepperoni.
Thank you for that.
Definitely overpowers
Yeah,
everything.
it's all pepperoni
Those
and red pepper.
pepperonis stunk. And I really like pepperonis. Like, I can't eat them right out of the bag. Those were rough.
You didn't like my $2 bag of Kroger
No,
pepperoni?
I did not.
Were they
And cuts at the bottom.
spoiled?
Just open the bag.
All right. And next we'll do Dave's sandwich.
Hell yeah. Let's get them fish sauce up in there.
Yeah. How did you love opening and putting fish sauce on a sandwich?
This is the one I'm looking forward to the least with the fish sauce.
Yes.
Yes.
I
I'm
put
with
a
you.
lot.
I'm probably not going to do a big bite on this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a little tiny bite.
Yeah, girl, same.
All right. So Dave's sandwich is a bagel with Swiss cheese, butter, bacon, avocado, lettuce, spinach, salt and vinegar chips, and fish sauce.
Did you go light on the fish sauce? It smells like maybe you did us a favor and went light on. Did you make these?
Yeah, I made all of them.
Oh, God.
How's it tasting?
Like feet.
I hate this less than the last one.
Oh, really?
I think I dodged the fish sauce bullet.
I think I did too.
I definitely got some.
I got
Oh,
some.
well, I tried.
Woo!
More? You gonna finish that?
Oh,
No.
it's musty.
It's not. It's still not good.
Right. The bacon's nice and crispy.
The bacon's great.
Yeah.
It finishes like feet. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Finishes like meat.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
not,
the
and not
after-
in the good way.
The aftertaste is not great. So it must have been in there somewhere, but it wasn't overpowering the fish sauce. Bacon was the
And
flavor.
lastly, we've got Ian's, which is a bagel with American cheese,
Damn.
pepperoni, spinach, roasted red peppers, mustard, and Reese's peanut butter
That
cup.
fucking aftertaste is out of this
That's
world.
the
This is
fish.
crazy.
That's the fish sauce.
Yeah.
Man.
It's because the smell is lingering.
That's awful.
Yeah.
It wasn't so when I was took the first bite, I was like, this
first
doesn't taste like
wasn't bad.
anything. But then now, yeah.
That's the finishing like dirty feet I was talking about.
Ugh, that's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, I missed my Reese's cup fell off. Hold on.
I'm going to make sure I get a big chunk of Reese's.
Oh
in
yeah,
this
yeah,
bite.
yeah, yeah.
This
That's the moneymaker.
doesn't smell great.
Okay.
All right.
That's fucking terrible. That's awful. That's real bad.
The mustard and the peanut butter cup.
That's real bad.
You're not lying. Fuck.
Oh,
Oh.
how does it get worse?
It's worse. I don't know.
Oh my god. Yuck. Okay.
I am not playing this game again. Oh boy, that was rough in every.
Yeah, the mustard
way.
and the peanut butter.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh, fucking awful.
You know, the other day I put Frank's Red Hot on a nutty bar just to see how it would taste. Because you put that shit on everything. I don't recommend it, but I would eat that for dinner every night for a week before I would eat one of these sandwiches again.
It's like I have fish sauce in the front of my mouth, peanut butter in the back, and mustard in my nose.
Mustard's everywhere.
Y'all want
Yeah,
us to cut down on smell and
Yeah,
and
let's
texture?
get some gin-smelling hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm good.
It does smell like gin.
Not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
Well, thank you very much for making us our roll for sandwich. I
You're
appreciate
very
it.
welcome.
Crack a window in the kitchen, right? Yeah.
It stinks.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god.
Woo!
That was fun, but disgusting.
Yep.
So we're starting a restaurant, right? Together.
Yeah, of course, naturally.
These are our three main sandwiches.
No, we're gonna re-roll every day.
I like that.
We're gonna have these as our main sandwiches, but then today's special it's going to be a re-roll every morning.
No, every customer you go up and it's $5.99 and you roll every time.
And you have to pay before you get
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
No refunds.
How do you feel about sandwiches? They're okay. How do you feel about gambling? Oh, well, I mean,
All right, so here's
I like that.
this would actually be a good gimmick for a restaurant, though. If you have like instead of can you finish the 5-pound pizza or the whatever, is you play this game, you roll your sandwich, and you have to eat it all, and you get free dinner, and you get a T-shirt and like $100 or something.
There you go.
That's I would
And-
do that for $100.
And
you
we
bet your
and we
ass.
film it. We like put it on the YouTube channel.
I
The,
could
the
finish
roll
one of
for
those
sandwich
$100.
guy.
Yeah.
The roll for sandwich guy, he has to finish every sandwich. He's like, I don't waste food. So there are some where he's just like, oh my God.
I mean, look, I don't waste food either. I'm going to take all these with me, and then there's a dude on the interstate who with a sign that says that he, anything helps. I'll be like, well, we're gonna fucking put that to the test. Here, try this.
How does this
Take
help?
our bagel leavings, homo.
Well, that's just mean. I was just gonna feed the nice man horrible sandwiches. I wasn't gonna go so far as to call the guy a hobo.
How you feel about feet? All right, thank you very much. That was I had a good time with that. I appreciate you
too.
guys indulging me.
Absolutely.
Super fun. It's not disgusting.
Were the sandwiches better or worse than Brutal? Paws of Fury.
Ooh.
Would you rather play that game again or eat? You can choose one of the 3 sandwiches.
play the game?
Yeah.
I would eat the sandwich. I would eat the sandwich, but I would play the game while eating the sandwiches before I had that fucking possum flavored candy cane in.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
I couldn't even do that one.
Those were real
Oh,
bad.
I
the
went-
smell. I've never seen. I have seen Tyler eat some shit.
Yeah.
Not shit, but I've seen him eat some
Close.
weird shit. I've never seen him
Very
have.
expired food.
I've
that's been
never
sitting
seen
here.
him have an active gag reflex
Oh,
to something.
my
but
God.
that possum candy cane did.
I
it.
was floored by revulsion. I never expected it to be like that.
I've got them in my car if you want to try one. Tristan. No, I threw this away. I got home and I was like, yeah, these are going in the trash.
I'll throw one in my pocket and walk through the airport and see what happens. But
I mean, we had to like get him out of here. Just the smell.
Man, if you put that in your pocket at the airport, they might be like,
see if the drug
did you
dog
shit your
hits.
pants again?
it would improve the smell of you shitting your pants.
You'll get that at the Stinger, listener. So Brutal. Paws of Fury. If you were to buy it, how much do you think you would pay for it?
I bet. I mean, I bet. To me, I bet this has to be a rare one. I don't think anybody fucking bought this. What was this release?
94.
Okay, but yeah, spelling bee. Year of release. All right.
Yeah.
price $64.95.
I mean, 94. I mean, that's kind of right in the middle there. It's hard to say. It's not early. It's not late.
I think this would have been a rental and a disappointing one at best, and so
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people would have bought it.
Yep.
Because you would buy something like Street Fighter, you would buy Mortal Kombat because it's based on something and you're gonna buy it because you know it, right?
Plus, you're going to be like, with Mortal Kombat especially, it's going to be like, all right, I'm going to invite each one of my friends over, and we're going to do all the fatalities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going for the how much to pay. I think
How many sandwiches? How many mustard and peanut butter cup sandwiches would you give for this game?
150. I'd say this one's probably. I think I agree with you, Tyler. I think it's going to be a little on the high
I
side.
think it will be.
I'm going to go for broke. $35.
$35?
That's about what I was thinking too. I'll say $30.
$30? Bubba Drewski?
I'll just knock it down another 25.
25?
Sure.
Actual retail value of Brutal, Paws of Fury for the Super Nintendo, loose, on average, according to PriceCharting.com at the time of this recording, is $11.99.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's borderline. I would pay it for it to be in the collection.
Free shipping.
Free shipping would clinch the deal.
There you
Yeah,
go.
especially if I get my money back for those Logicool G600s.
Think how many copies of Brutal Paws of Fury you could buy with that money.
Yeah, you got a good point. You can make a mouse out of them.
A one of a kind.
So, what do you guys think Flopsy has to say about Brutal Paws of Fury?
Well, fucking EGM or whatever it was super generous.
That was GamePro.
GamePro.
And I bet, look, I don't want to go to court or anything. I don't want to slander, but like, I saw this game advertised a lot.
A lot.
And I read GamePro a lot. So, I don't know. Just going to throw those anecdotal things out.
Like I remember Game Informer, like when a game had a 10, I knew like, okay, they fucking bought that.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like when I was looking at the 7s and 8s, like that's a review for a game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. They do tend to be generous. They're going to probably lean into the kiddie game thing. The youth will love it.
I still might say
But I don't.
two stars.
I don't think
I
they're
was
going to
thinking
lie
2.5.
and say it's fast paced the way that article did. We're liking 2.
I was gonna give it
I'd
the
go 2.5.
Flopsy half star
The
bump.
Flopsy bump.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. 2.5.
2.5.
We settled.
2.5.
Drewski, what do you think?
I'm leaning on y'all for that.
All right. Okay. What do you think about availability? How rare is this game? $12?
It makes me think it's common.
Makes me
yeah,
think it's
for all
common,
the
too.
marketing it had, and yeah, I might say common then.
Uncommon for me. So, but majority rules. I'll say common.
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 Common, 2.5 stars. Let's see how we did. According to Flopsy, aka the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, courtesy of Monster Mold Mike and a mysterious shadowy benefactor, Pooh Rounder. Brutal.
By the way, Bubba Drewski, Flopsy, Bubba Drewski.
It's nice to meet you.
Brutal Paws of Fury, 2.5 stars.
Nice.
Availability, uncommon. Ian had it.
Can't win them all.
So it's not necessarily that a bunch weren't sold, but maybe they just got thrown in the garbage.
Yep.
Yeah. They're in a landfill.
They're the ones that didn't sell at the garage sale, so they just went in the garbage.
The reflection on this one, because I'm curious, the reflections are from DA. The early 1990s experienced a glut of Street Fighter II copycats, and unsurprisingly, I originally deemed Brutal Paws of Fury as just another cynical cash-in. But I was wrong. While its combat system is certainly weak, the game compensates through its overriding charm. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Resulting in a decent palate cleanser for those needing a break from more serious fighters.
Those need to break from having fun.
Yeah. That seems like a weird reflections for a 2.5
For a
star
2.5
game.
star game. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Whatever.
But you know what? We're an audio medium. We can shit on it. We don't like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it if we're putting it in print and you're like, I don't want to like hurt anyone's feelings at Game Tech. The people at Game Tech are not listening to
They're
the
all
TADPOG.
dead.
So, yeah.
They were all executed.
Trialed for war crimes.
Yeah. Deported.
Yeah, that's more likely. So are we done? Did we do all the things? What are we gonna
think so.
What are we gonna play next?
Let's drag out the batter up peripheral. Let's see. Plug it up. Put it in my head. Wild and crazy
Plug
kids
it up.
style. Say the prayer we all love to say. Whammies. Stop.
508. 508.
Have we played it?
They're Levi jeans.
Have we played it?
We have.
What is it?
Soldiers of Fortune.
Oh,
We recently played
somewhat
that.
recently, yeah. All right, let's try it again. Whammies. Stop.
256.
Have we played it?
No.
Oh.
Is it a sports game?
No.
256 is the Fs.
It is the J's.
J's.
J.
The J game.
It is the Mr. J's.
Jacking off. 95.
Oh yeah. All right. Man, I can't
Real
wait.
button mash.
Can't wait for next week. Guys, I play this game a lot. And I gotta say, fuck man, it got harder each time, but I really
That pulls it off.
it is Jetsons : Invasion of the Planet Pirates, the.
We have
I did not know there were the Jetsons game.
a
Okay.
big franchise game to play, a big name, a well-known name. Jetsons, huh?
The Jetsons.
Okay.
Yep. I know that NES game. There was a Jetsons NES game that came out like super late on the NES that is pretty good, and like it goes for like a shitload of money. So maybe that probably doesn't have any bearing on the SNES game, but
We'll see.
there's that.
Anything else? We good? That's it?
We got to do some business.
This isn't business. Thanks for listening, everybody. You can find the show on iTunes, not Stitcher, not SoundCloud, but on Spotify, YouTube, all the goddamn place. Lots of shit going on. But most importantly, it's at Patreon.
It is the most important thing because we like money, and you give us money, which makes us like you. We don't, I'm just kidding.
Don't go that far.
We like we're just kidding. We don't like them. Patreon.com/TADPOG is where you can go to do that. And for as little as $1 lousy dollar, you could have access to all of our bonus content. And there's some pretty funny shit on there. I liked it. I like the bonus content. I participated in several bonus content episodes before I hosted the show.
True.
Yep.
So
Good ones. Great ones.
Good ones. Sex stories for money.
It's a great episode.
It is a great episode. We have a lot of fun on there, and it's a little bit somehow more relaxed and less structured than what we do here.
Considerably so.
Considerably so.
I can't tell you how many times per month I think about tether yourself
to
the goddamn space.
shuttle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a lot. It is a lot. It is at least I think about it at least once a week.
It's valuable advice.
I mean, it is. But it's like anytime, because like Henry's into science, so it's like he watches a lot of space YouTube videos, and it is like it never fucking fails, man. When he's watching one of those, it goes through my mind.
Tether yourself to the goddamn
Mhm.
space shuttle, and you're dead. So we do have a list of executive producers. These are the people that like to give us even more money, which is $20 or more per month. And I'm going to read that list now like I do every single week.
Hell yeah.
Cubicle Monkey, Sandwich Pope, Phil H, Game Bug Prime, Nathan E, Matt, a.k.a. Gentle G, Pinball Airplane, Archmage Chris Edler. Sorry he couldn't be on this episode, but we are glad that Bubba Drewski could be on this episode.
Aw.
That nice guy from
Hell
Michigan.
Hell yeah.
Louisville correspondent, Princess Consuelo, but I have it, Flavor Trick, Taryn, Drink Smith, Joey Dubs. And last but not least, D, Pope Sandwich. Thank you so much for all your kindly generosity. And thanks again to the Zine Lord, Brad from Arizona, for writing, sending us a review from 1994.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's all we got. So, how you guys want to close this one out?
It's Chicken Choco Chica watching us eat those sandwiches.
Okay.
So until next time.
Capricorn. TADPOG is hosted and produced by Tyler Holland, Dave Moore, and Ian Chandler, and releases new episodes every Wednesday. You can find them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and just about anywhere else podcasts are hosted. If you have a question or comment for the hosts, don't hesitate to call us at 270-883-2555 and leave us a voicemail. If we like it, we'll play it on the show and respond. If you'd like to send us something, you can do so at TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 423. 22002. If you'd like to donate to the show, visit patreon.com/tadpog, and with a minimum donation of $1 per month, you will get access to all of our fun bonus content. Join the conversation on our Discord server at bit.ly/tadpogdiscord. Registration is free, and we'd love to have you there. If you enjoy our show and haven't already, don't forget to find and tap that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
I mean, we record for like an hour and a half. It might happen while we're here. There's a chance.
Got them mics running.
We got to get him back. Is how we'll end that.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you shit your pants, you're coming back.
I mean, the most embarrassing time I ever shit my pants was in an airport. So
Hell yeah, let's hear that story.
I went to Mexico for a bachelor party.
I'm assuming this is on the way back home. Yeah,
It
okay,
was,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
The last day of the bachelor party, on our travel back day out, woke up shitting my brains out, and eventually got an antidiarrheal from one of my buddies, and made it to the airport, made it to the flight. On the way to customs, that's when it hit again. I just started leaking. Went to the restroom.
No.
Oh yeah, man, it was bad.
At least it wasn't on the plane.
No,
That probably would have been the worst place for it to happen.
No, I made it all the way back to the States. But yeah, I was.
Do you have anything to declare?
I shit myself. I do declare.
I do declare.
Yeah, that was the most embarrassing. And then I had a 2-hour drive home after that. So I was the guy in the customs line that smelled like shit. So,
Welcome to the stinger.
oh,
Nothing you
fine.
say from that point forward is safe.
that's okay. I've told that story to all of my friends. They know.